The real-life poetry segment tonight is like I said, a poem called All as One. It was written by Josh. He was 13 at the time, and he wrote it while he was in school. So let's go ahead and get on with that.
Welcome to real life.
Yes, welcome to real life. This poem is definitely real life, okay? The poem is called All as One, and this is what Josh, 13 years old, back on 9/11, wrote. I can remember getting to school while everything was still cool. Then I saw a girl crying, and on TV, people were dying. I wondered what was going on. 5 minutes felt like an eon. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Did all this happen with one human being? Then a second plane hit the tower. Then an hour later, the towers fall. Are there any survivors, or did death take them all? What was going through my mind was that thousands of people had just died. It was that very moment that I broke down and cried. Even today, I don't understand. Why would they attack this great free land? Well, just remember that united we stand, divided we fall. When they attacked the two towers, they attacked us all. And that was written by Josh, who's 13 years old, back on 9/11. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and take this caller. This is area code 818. I believe this is Dave out in California. Okay, area code 818, California, you're on. Is this Dave?
Yes, Christopher, this is Dave.
Dave, thanks for calling in. My name is Christopher Knight. I am the host of the Midnight Runner Show. How are you doing this evening?
Nice to meet you, Christopher. I'm good.
Well, that's great to hear. So, from what I understand, you are a liberal.
Why do you say that? What makes you think that? How could you tell?
Just a hunch. So tonight we're doing a special on 9/11.
9/11? But Christopher, it is 8:30 p.m.
Oh, wow. No, Dave, 9/11 terrorist attacks, only the biggest event to happen to this country. It was a very sad and tragic day in America.
Oh yes, those attacks were very sad. But it was America's fault.
What? How can you say that? That is so mean, Dave.
America wanted to buy Afghanistan so George W. Bush could take over the drug poppy trade, so he planned the attacks and blamed it on bin Laden.
Dave, that is insane. Do you have any proof or any research that you can provide?
Liberal, I'm a liberal. Lib, I'm a liberal.
Whoa. Hey, Dave, you okay, man?
Sorry, Christopher. Yes, I'm fine. What was the question?
Okay, good. I asked you, do you have any proof or any research you can provide about what you just said about 9/11?
The word proof I don't understand. The word research I don't understand.
Well, you can't just say something like that and not back it up with some facts. Do you have any?
Yes, Christopher, I have some.
What are they?
No one died when Clinton lied. It's a war for oil.
That's not the facts, Dave. Give me some facts.
George Bush hates midgets, and he hates black people, and then Bush caused the recession. George Bush did.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, thanks for your time, Dave. I need to go to a break. Please call again. 9/11 was not the first time Islam has hit America. Most of you know that. Some of you out there listening may not know that. I've talked to many people, a lot of opponents of the war, that think that 9/11 was strictly a Taliban thing and that we must have done something to deserve it and that they never gave us trouble before and it was only because of George W. Bush that we got attacked and all this other crap. And I'll tell you what, it drives me insane. Because under Bill Clinton, we got attacked 4 times. Count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 times in the 90s. We got attacked. Yeah, Alan says the USS Cole, that was in 2000. If you back it up to 1993, we got hit, the World Trade Center got hit the first time. Islam, Muslims tried to blow it up by collapsing it from underneath. They drove a truck bomb underneath it and tried to blow up the foundation and collapse the building, but the stupid idiots didn't know what the heck they were doing, and it didn't work. Thank God, because that would have toppled the building over. So then later on in 1996, they attacked the Marine Corps barracks. 2 of them killed a whole bunch of United States Marines. What did Bill Clinton do in response? Not a thing. Didn't do nothing. They bombed the USS Cole in 2000. What was the response? Nothing. We didn't do anything. While these guys were gearing up. They were planning this way before Bush, people. Way before Bush. Same thing. We were getting attacked by Muslims way before 9/11, but no one was paying attention. And then all of a sudden, when they hit our own city, we were like, whoa, what the heck happened? Oh my gosh, we're scared. And freaking out. It was meant to wake us up. And it sounds stupid, but this is all about land. This is why you keep hearing. This is why you keep hearing about Israel can't continue to build settlements. It's the Muslims that are fighting it. They want more and more land. They won't stop till they have it all. The Muslims have a nice little group of countries over there. You know how many countries surround Israel? 22. You know how many enemies Israel has over in that area? 22. You have a little country. By the way, Israel's the size of Texas. That's it. And they got 22 enemy nations surrounding Israel, wanting to take it out. Let me tell you something that happened. I flew on an airplane October 22nd, right after 9/11. And I'll tell you, when I walked into the airport, and the National Guard was standing there with these huge guns. All right, Alan, thanks for stopping by. These huge guns, and they're standing there. You felt safe. But at the same time, you were like, has America really come to this point? And me and my friend Brian went to New York. We went to Ground Zero. You can only get so close, and this was only a month after the attacks. And the smell of bodies and the smoke was still in the air. And when you looked at the buildings all around, there were circles and X's with numbers, 2 found, and then a 0, meaning nobody alive. And it was a pretty hard time. And I remember me and him standing there, as far as, close as you can get, and just looking up at the smoke rising from that hole. And you were thinking to yourself, my God, how did this ever happen? And you know what happened? September 12th. It was a whole new world in America. People were friendly. People were loving. You couldn't find a division in politics anywhere. You couldn't get a flag because every store that sold flags and buttons and magnets talking about how great America was sold out. Streets were flag-lined. It was beautiful. Churches were filling up with people. They wanted to return to God. People wanted to return to their families. They came together. It was an awesome time. And then, all right, Brian, take care. Incredible 2. And then what happened? What happened after that? Here's what happened right here. Yep, everybody went back to sleep. Everybody went right back to sleep. Anybody that's a conservative that's against the current administration is considered a hater. I mean, what is this division? We have the ability to seek for something deeper. We have the ability, I think God wired in all of us, to seek deeper, to look deeper into something that's better of ourselves, something that we can offer other people. I end this show every week with a saying that says, we were born for a purpose. We were born for a reason. We are born for this very season. All of you out there listening, people in the chat room, Iggy Mom, Annie, Arlene, Guest 3244, JW57, Mary Kate Anderson, Patriot Greg, and others that were in there that had to leave. One's listening on Twitter, one's listening out, people listening out there on the web. Soldiers in Iraq that I know are listening to the show. You all have a purpose here on this earth. Maybe not